Every once in a while, a product comes along that improves what you're doing, makes your life easier and more enjoyable. I have that product for you target shooters out there. It's a Bush's Land target system. Someone drop me an intro. If you like what I do here, check out some of my other videos and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell or I might get lost in the fray. Now that we've got that out of the way, today we're talking about this awesome automatic resetting target system by Bush's Land, a Canadian small business whose invention is about to save you a lot of time and steps on your pedometer back and forth to reset your targets every time. Make sure you watch this video until the end because I'm going to give you a little gift for your invested time. When you're at the range and you're shooting at 60, 100, 200, 300 plus yards, it's a real pain in the ass and a time waster to have to walk all the way down to your target setup, which is usually just some 2x2s and some plywood in a stand. These guys at Bush's Land have essentially eliminated this constant back and forth. Isn't that awesome? The moment I set it up and tested it in my office, I was giddy. It's perfect for the lazy guys like me who would rather be putting lead down range than going for a leisurely walk. Let's get into how this thing works. Of course, it's remotely controlled by this little 2-button controller. I'm sure they got a deal on this controller because it's got 2 buttons and you're only supposed to use one. First, you do the initial setup of the unit, which takes about 10 minutes. There's a great instructional video on the setup on their website. I'll link it in the description below. You assemble it, you charge it, you add the 9-volt battery to the remote, staple your targets to the provided target boards, and you're basically ready to go out to the field/range and give it a whirl. Now, this unit is made of plastic. I'm sure it's to limit the weight and the cost, so unless you're a crack shot every single time, and all your scopes are already zeroed, you're gonna need to protect this unit from lead projectiles. If you're using it for air guns, some plywood or light gauge steel would probably do the trick. If you're shooting 5.56 or 308, you're gonna need to get yourself some real protection in the form of some good AR-500 steel. If you're doing some big bore air guns, you probably need the AR-500 as well, come to think of it. Bush's Land kindly gives you the dimensions for a metal shield, so if you want to give them to your metal fab guy or if you're able to make it yourself, you've got drawings, which is great. One of the best part about this Bush's Land target system is the range. This will work for you even if you truly want long range. Bush's Land guarantees 500 meters, that's pretty damn far. But really, the remote will work up to 1,000 meters. That's some serious long range shooting. If that's the type of shooting that you do, how handy is this device for you? I'm talking to people like you, Chris Turek. He's one of those guys that's always pushing the distance limits. This would save him a lot of time walking or driving back and forth on his long range shots. Simple to reset, set the short spring loaded arms one by one until they click into place. Once they're all pulled down and clicked in, you simply pull the trigger mechanism down the bar towards the control box and engage the trigger by pushing it in towards the center of the system. This will have the entire 10 target system basically cocked and ready to go. Now with each button press on the remote, you reset the next target. It's that easy to use. The battery lasts a really long time too. I've used it for, 5 or 6 good shooting sessions and then accidentally left it on. It's recommended that you charge it before heading out each time. However, if you're using it around the yard or close at home, it's not that big of a deal. The battery does last quite a long time. I don't even think you need to have watched this far. I can sense you want one of these right now. Like honestly, it's very useful to anyone who target shoots, and the price is very justified at $299 Canadian. That's about $230 American. Not a bad price for the convenience. I absolutely love this thing, and I've reworked my shooting barn to accommodate this thing, including raising it up, moving some lights around, and coming up with a new backstop for behind it. I used a thick steel industrial size baking sheet from Amazon. I lined it with duck seal. It's durable and it's quiet. And I only shoot about 495 feet per second on my property, so you may want a better backstop if you're shooting higher power. I'm going to tell you to go buy one of these right now. To help you do that, I'm going to give you 10% off via discount code Bushesland gave me for all my followers. Some Instagram users have already used the discount code. If you missed it on screen, don't worry, I'm going to have it in the description below for you. That brings it down to $269.10 Canadian or $209.32 US. That's well worth the save time and the steps. Thanks for watching my videos. Why don't you click on one of these other videos? I don't know where they are on the screen. If not, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the bell. That way you'll never miss anything I publish again. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.